Good evening. My name is Emmanuelmdiniswa. Today is the 13th of February 2019. I am so much glad once again to have an opportunity to come live on this platform. Let us share some articles as usually without waste of time as we are going through to log in into the Kringley Cashback office. I'm just trying to log in here. It's raining this side of Soweto in South Africa. We have had a wonderful day today. We attended the presentation of the Billion Coin with local members. Let me just share some articles here. Important announcement about the cruise contest winners poster. There's this current article about the cruise contest. Since you know that Mr. Mbe is the coordinator of the cruise contest for 2019. Once you read this important announcement, you'll find that there are some disappointments, of course. It says, based on the most recent report from our cruise coordinator, Mbe, the winners of the cruise are not able to get visas to go. This is most unfortunate. We need to cancel this cruise as part of our 3rd year anniversary celebration. Remember, we are celebrating the 3rd anniversary on the 21st of March 2019. TPC is only 3 years in this industry. Right, I am sure everyone that wanted to go is also having the same problem unless you live in the US. So these winners have accepted the idea of getting about the equivalent value of these cruise tickets in Bitcoin. Good. We will give these winners the Bitcoin when they show up to the 3rd year anniversary live broadcast hosted by Mbe on the 21st of March 2019. And the time of this event will be announced later. Winners must show up and be a part of the panel of this live broadcast to collect their prizes. Right, this is an article. This is an article, some of the articles before. Day one of Mbe 90-day challenge is a video. Be more proactive in life and TPC video, nice things. The world crisis and the TPC solution video. Now, let me go to this. Why is AI such a threat to humanity? It's a video for you. TPC admin does recognize and acknowledges the good works of the TPC community. Wonderful. This is wonderful, really. Sharing many exciting things happening all over the world relating to TPC. The send button meetings, of course, you know about it. This is why 5G will be used for. This is what 5G will be used for, the shocking truth. Right? Let me go here. Let me try and check something here. Let's go there. 50 million registered members. Managing over 50 million registered members records in database cost billion Bitcoin. 2018 achievement poster. These are some of the blogs. TPC treasure sellers are in the distribution business. TPC treasure sellers are in the distribution business. poster, right? Yeah, let me just have something to share with you here. Let us relook at this article. This was a poster on the, which date was it? November 7th, 2018. Ticket number 17849 came to my desk today, and I want to use this as an example of what goes on behind the scenes on the admin level. This member, you can just go in here. I will just share one of the most things about this article. This is, right? This member reported they were not getting cookie rewards for their broadcast, and we investigated. What happened was their broadcasts were placed in the abuse folder of the broadcaster database in Era Human Era. The email of this broadcaster was flashed as abuse, and that flag placed all of their broadcast into the abuse folder. When a broadcaster attempts to use the broadcast of another person as their own and request admin approval, and if a manual review is done by a human on the admin team, one of the options is abuse. If it appears the broadcaster is attempting to cheat the system by claiming someone else's broadcast as their own, then that will flag all of the broadcast submitted by this broadcaster and place them all into the abuse folder once a human reviews it manually. And that makes it so this broadcaster can't get cookie rewards for broadcasting. Any attempts to cheat the system comes with appropriate penalties. Never cheat the system, please, guys out there. In this case, human error was involved on the part of the admin, and we have apologized to this member and approved all of their broadcasts, which are all excellent. The broadcaster in this case has done a beautiful job, and we really appreciate their broadcast. As you can all see in the image below, all 18 of their broadcasts have been approved in the current status column. As you can see, this one, this is the broadcast sheet that were approved. Now, use your imagination to consider what happens when a member submits a support ticket in the help desk system. It is a human support team person that has to make sense out of what that member is saying. Broken English is very common because we are a global network of members, and English in many cases is not that member's native language. Once that support team person understands the issue, then they send the ticket to the department that can investigate the issue. Corrections and data are made and as needed as part of the investigation process, and the ticket is returned to this support team person with instructions. When the support team person completes the instructions, the members is informed through the ticketing system, and the ticket is closed. That's what the process looks like for each and every ticket that comes into the help desk. Frequently asked questions generally get a copy and paste response because certain questions are so common. If the database developers notice a common trend in issues that come to them from the support team, then further database development may be needed to automate the resolution so the issues coming in are reduced. This is an ongoing thing in the world of database development. The first database people interface with us in Kringly Cache is the registration database, and we currently have over 50 million registrations in right now. We stopped counting email verified members in June of 2018 and have since only counted paid members in our membership ongoing. Then the new members interface the profile database and add additional contact information in there. Next, members interface the payment database to take care of the admin fee, and that connects to several third-party databases to calculate the amount to be paid, since the price of Bitcoin such change every second and can leap up or down in price over the course of a single hour. We have no control over the development of third-party database and have to do updates regularly to keep the APLs functioning optionally. We have many databases within including the send button test, broadcasters, genealogy tree, invitations, referrals, all of the calculators in the info area, testimonials, cookie rewards, and all the sub databases for each category of rewards, send button, related databases, and cash centers. It's a lot of moving parts combined together and has to be coded in such a way as to deal with cyber attacks and user errors. And the admin fee of 4 grains doesn't even cover 10 minutes of a database developer's time. We have some new layout designs being developed by our website development team in this sandbox. And as budgets allow, we are moving those along. I haven't even mentioned what our coin development team is working on, but many are happy. We now have a QR code system that works well, and love how fast the transactions confirm. I have asked the database developers to add a paid column in the referral area so each of you can easily see which comes out of your registrations have paid, which ones of your registrations have paid or not paid. Only a couple of thousand members have paid out of the 50 million registrations in the database, and we could do a much better job in the field getting members paid if you could identify which ones haven't yet. Now, behind the scenes are many teams working hard in your behalf as members, such as the legal team that has been busy doing some magical things regarding the matter of the Billion Coin and the US SEC. Soon they will be off our backs because we are private, and this legal team has been laying down the groundwork with our banking team in a world that is ever changing at hyper speeds. What was true a year ago no longer applies today. We have a support team behind the help desk and a commissioner dealing with a tremendous workload, and we need all of our members to be even more honest than they have been. Scammers try to scam admin too, but we don't make it easy for them at all. Each of our members needs to take the personal responsibility not to fall in for the third-party TPC scams. I have written so many articles on that subject, and could write a new one every day based on the things going on. Just to do business with people you know, like, and trust, and stop looking for a magic button to push. The whole point of this blog is to educate you how to make this work so that TPC empowers you. We have a coin development team, and we have amazing plans for the future. The website developing teams have so many specialties, and database development isn't cheap. I am part of the administrative and management team, and we adjust policy as needed. While we are in the distribution phase as a non-market-based coin that is private, none of us can easily use Kringlist to provide for our personal needs as human beings. Yet, this is why we accept coins such as Bitcoin, and that is liquid today to use to pay the bills. Pay days are weekly for our teams, and it takes a lot of admin fees to add up to pay the bills. With a mission to end poverty globally long ago, I made the decision to make the admin fee very, very low and affordable for the masses on the earth. Operational bills are paid weekly from the funds generated in collecting admin fees. This has worked fine, and we are balanced. teams have come into existence and have grown as a result of a community growth and payments of the admin fee. TPC has always paid its own way from the start until now, allowing us to be private. We have a big mission, and being private allows us to move forward without serious interference. Hope you understand that even if the admin fee was monthly, it would still be low enough to gather 1 billion members with ease. For now, we offer a 2-for-1 deal on the admin fee. 4 grains of Bitcoin or whatever covers both lifetime wallet fee and annual Kringle Cash back office fee. That needs to be seen as an amazing deal because it is. You don't pay for transactions ever. That sets our coin apart from all the rest in a very big way. Most marketing groups charge a monthly fee for back office access. That would be equivalent to 10 grains or more. But our fee for such is only 4 grains annually. Thank you so much, admin. Marketing through Kringle Cash can bring in daily cash flow of at least 40 grains a day, even for a brand new member. TPC can easily be a full-time work if you want it to be. 40 grains adds up a lot faster than 4 grains does. Cost for participating are super low compared to the gains that can be received by those that take this great work seriously. Once that paid column shows up in the referral area of the KCPO, I hope you will do your part by reaching out to all unpaid referrals you have and bring them up to date and encourage them to pay the admin fee. Then monitor that area carefully ongoing and keep your newest members encouraged to go ahead and pay this low fee too. It seems a bit out of balance to me that only a couple of 100,000 have paid the fee in a database of 50 million. We can improve this at your level in the field by following the fast start system. Ultimately, all members that pay will either become millionaires or billionaires. And it doesn't get any easier than this to make that happen. We have a plan and it is working. All you have to do is open your eyes to see that that is true. Soon we will celebrate our 3rd year anniversary, and I hope we will have filled in all of the billionaire positions before that date. Billionaire is best. Yeah. This article to my newest members. To my newest members, the importance of getting each member a paid up member in the Billion Code is of utmost importance, very much important. As you can hear from the horse's mouth, if you read this article, you get to understand what is happening behind the scenes there at the admin office. Let us encourage our members to be paid up. And those oldest people who joined before, remember before people used to register without pay. Please, we cannot afford to have a database containing 50 million people who are mostly not paid. It is unfair. It is unfair to all of us. We cannot play a game like this. We need to be winners and achievers. I appeal to members out there who will be listening to my broadcast. Let us make a follow-up. Now, the Kringle Cashback Office reflects who has paid, who has not paid. We have got a list of unpaid and also a list of paid up members for us to be able to make a follow-up. My dearest members, time is always my enemy. But I encourage, let us go over this article time and again, as it is important for us to do the right things during this time, during the distribution phase. I wish everyone to be able to take part in the promotional activities. We have the 2019 promotion, as well as the 24 and the 48-hour cookie reward. May God bless you as you indulge in this wonderful platform of the Billion Coin. Let us adopt it as our living currency. May God bless you many, many times. See you next in my next production. I thank you. Bye. Keep